Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Too Cool for School, your favorite comedy podcast. This is a place where we will be discussing our most probably vile dilemmas. And boy, today we have a special episode here just for you. First of all, let me introduce our guests here today. We have Lainey. Lainey, say welcome to the people here.
Welcome to the people here. Hello.
That's absolutely perfect. And also, welcome to Voice Over Your Shoulder. You want to say hello to everyone?
Hi, everybody on the internet.
That's absolutely great. And you might be asking here, why do we have an extra armchair among us, right? I'm glad you asked. Well, we have our very first special guest. I want to introduce to everyone the real Sneaky Bear. Sneaky Bear, say hello to the people.
Hello, people. The people.
You don't even know what you're up to, mate. You don't even know.
Have I signed up to? No.
Absolutely. So let's get some nice, relaxing music here going. I hope you guys could hear it, but I don't think you can. But our viewers will be able to. So, as I say, this is a special episode. We have a special guest here with us. We will be discussing another round of vile dilemmas here among everyone. I hope everyone is ready. Yeah?
Yes,
no?
Of course.
No? Yeah? You got your dilemmas ready? So who wants to go first this time? I went first episode, it was me, so it's only fair it's going to be one of you guys this time.
Why don't we let our special guest go first?
Oh no.
No pressure. Absolutely no pressure.
Start off then, okay.
You want to start?
Should I just read up my dilemma then?
Yeah.
Go ahead, mate. You go for it.
Okay, I'm going for it.
No.
I'm going for it. Okay. Would you rather have sex in public with 7 sweaty buff dudes or never use any electronics ever again?
Okay, so 6 sweaty,
7 sweaty.
7 sweaty young dudes. Is that what you said?
Buff dudes.
Buff
Like
dudes. Oh, Buffy. I like myself some Buffy.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh yeah.
In public or no electronics?
Yes, exactly.
And for how long is this?
Which
So
never,
it's no electronics forever.
Nope, no electronics forever. You have to live in the woods or something. In like
That's like completely off the grid.
I do like the
Wooden
woods,
cottage.
though.
like you better be off
Okay.
the grid, no electricity, nothing. Like the olden times.
Oh my god. I mean, I always like to speak from a personal level, right? So I'm completely dependent on electronics for a living. Living off the grid reminds me of the dilemma Voice puts out for me. The one you need to hunt people. This is like you're completely depending on your survival. My survival skills are close to none. Okay. I don't know about you guys. What are you guys thinking?
I'd take the sweaty buff dudes.
I couldn't expect anything less. Bring the sweaty dudes.
Right. I like my phone.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the series? It's called Sense8.
Never heard of it.
No. Okay. It's
Heard of it, never watched it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very, very good series, and they do have a beautiful sexual scene where they're making a big orgy, like probably around, well, it's 8 people because they are 8, it's Sense8. and it's I think it's one of the best sexual scenes I've ever seen on television. It's quite good. It's quite good.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
I was just imagining that the 7, right, plus 1, which will be myself. That's 8. So it will be the exact same scene, you know.
Yeah, of course.
He's gonna send
at the
material
end,
over to them ahead of time. Like, this is what I want. Make this happen.
I reckon at the end of the stream here and the podcast, you'll be searching a sensate sexual scene. It's probably on YouTube actually, but it's quite graphic. It's quite graphic. But yeah, so by the way, Sneaky Bear, you also have your intake on this. So what would you choose?
Oh, I would definitely choose the woods. I'm gonna live in the woods.
Really? Okay.
Actually.
So no electronics. No
I would
electronics.
sacrifice the electronics. I basically already live in the woods, but with electronics. So just remove the electronics, and that's me. So,
You would go full into the wild.
yes, I would become feral, like voices.
Feral?
All I have to say, Sneaky Bear, you might be missing out. You might be missing out. Okay.
I can't watch more DOS stream. Fuck.
Not about the electronics. I was not referring to the electronics, my friend. That's all I'm gonna say. You might be missing out. So I think Voice, Laney, and myself, we would choose the beefy guys, right?
Bring on the beefy man.
Bring on the beefy
Yeah.
man. Sweaty. All right.
You're not
All
sweating,
right.
you're not doing it right.
Who would like to go next, my dear friends?
I can go next.
All right. Go ahead, Voice. Go ahead.
All right. So mine is not quite so like, oh shit, I don't want to choose one. It's more it's more positive. Both sides can have some upsides. So your first option is you are given a device that only lasts a week. After 7 days, it completely burns out, goes away. That device is able to perfectly alter yourself.
Okay.
Like you have this device and you're just kind of like, I want to be much smarter. I want to do this. I want to be able to fluently speak whatever language on the planet. I want to fluently speak all the languages on the planet. Any option you choose, you hit enter on that thing, it goes through. So you have access to that a week. You can tweak yourself however you want to. And so that's, and it works perfectly. No issues.
Okay.
People will see when these changes happen to you. Like, you're not able to hide this. So if you're suddenly like a foot taller, they're going to notice. But so that's the first option.
Okay.
But so limited to 7 days. Second option, you are given access to program the universe, and that's permanent. But you're gonna have to teach yourself the code. So you're just you're basically told like, hey, you can do whatever you want to, but you have to figure it out on your own. But you have that for the rest of your life. That's permanent.
Okay.
So if you can figure out, like you can teach you have all the necessary tools, all the necessary stuff to be able to learn this, like the how-to tutorial manuals, but you have to teach yourself how to do this code.
Oh, but there's how-to manuals.
Yeah, there is educational material, but this is going to be the most
It's
complicated code.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this is not, this is the code for the universe. So good luck finding the segment of code that applies even to Earth, let alone to you. So you have the option 1 week.
Now, do
be
I
able
live
to-
forever?
If
Or
you
is
can
it
figure
only-
it out in the code.
Okay, so it's only throughout my lifespan.
Yeah. So just for the rest of your life, you have the option where you could potentially make it so that you live forever, if you can find that in the code.
I feel like that would I would drive myself crazy though. Like,
Yeah. It feels like
what
going
are the
back
numbers,
to school.
Mason? Like, like
I gotta ask though, if I take the device and then become the world's smartest man, and find out the secret to becoming ultra rich, can I then write that down and do that even when the time is up?
Oh yeah. Any changes that you make in that week are permanent. It's just that you can't make any changes after the week is
So
up.
you only get a week. And they
Yeah,
only
you have
apply
a-
to yourself, though, right?
Exactly.
Not to, like, the world.
Right. Whereas
Oh,
if you
but
do
you
the
can
coding
just make
side,
yourself-
you can alter everything.
You could just make yourself literally just a genius and then, like, focus on everything and problems.
Exactly. Like
You
you.
could solve world hunger and stuff like that.
Right. You'd be like, oh, I'm gonna figure out the cure for cancer.
Yeah.
And make a profit out of it, or
No, that's just you, Dose. That's just you,
no,
bud.
no. But so okay, let me just do a quick recap. I'm really sorry, I have so many distractions here. So you get
Of course.
one device for a week, right? And you have the power to do anything you want with that device, like basically like a how do you
To
call
yourself.
To yourself,
it?
right?
To myself,
Yourself.
just to myself.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Basically a cheat engine for yourself that works perfectly.
okay. And so, and the other option was.
You have access to the base code of the universe, and you can edit it as you please, but you have to teach yourself how to do so with the supplied materials. But so like being able to edit that, you can change anything, history included. So
Oh shit! Bye, Hitler.
yeah. I mean, you can do whatever
Straight
you want
to hell.
to. But this is you changing the code. So if you screw up, you could accidentally delete the universe.
Holy
So,
shit.
yeah.
Adding
so-
a bug to the universe so shit just spawns in and you can't stop it.
Ultimate cosmic power. But
You would basically be God then. You
But
could
you
just
need
leave
to
the
learn
air
it.
heaven.
You need to like.
you need to learn how.
Right.
You have a manual. You have a manual, but you still need to learn it. And I reckon the
at your
secret for the
base.
universe is not going to be that easy.
It's pretty complicated.
It's
yeah.
pretty complicated.
It's your base knowledge now going into it.
Yeah.
So, like, what do
Like, if
you,
you could-
know about
if
coding?
if you could find yourself in the code, you could make yourself as intelligent as you needed to be, potentially, to be able to then do whatever you wanted to. It's just figuring that out. in
Yeah,
the
but you
first
said
place.
you had to filter through the whole universe,
Yeah,
like,
That's gonna be
and then
just
find the
brilliant.
planet, and
And-
then find
exactly.
yourself in.
And you need to.
fucking billions of
One
people.
thing worth mentioning as well is it in our lifespan? We are
Yes,
still
that's what I
susceptible.
asked.
We are still
Yeah.
susceptible to death, right?
Just
Yeah.
Right.
as you are now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So,
It took me
Yeah, I'm,
8 years. It took me 8 years to complete uni, guys. Okay, 8 years.
Oh
I'm
my
not the
God.
sharpest tool in the shed. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a pick the device, and I feel like I could do more good for the human race with the device than the code.
Yeah.
I know. And what would you do with the device, Nikki Bear?
I mean, as we said before, like try to solve large issues like poverty, world hunger, cure for cancer, and stuff like that,
Mm.
and maybe make myself ultra rich in the meantime.
that ended up being my choice as well.
Yeah.
The ultimate power with the code was nice, but then I was like, okay, that's just having to filter through. You're searching for a needle in a planet of needles to be able
I
to
feel
figure
like
out.
it would be one of those
Exactly,
things too,
exactly.
where it would be so obsessive. You would spend
Yeah.
every day being like, I've got to find the code.
Right.
And I feel like
So-
it would take over your life. You wouldn't have a life anymore.
I
In
know,
that
right?
1 week span, the only thing that ran through my head was first edit, I don't need sleep for the next week. And then second edit would be, okay, how can I make myself a carrier of a virus that can be used to modify the genetic code of anyone that I choose to come in contact with, to be able to give them as many benefits as I want to. But And then make myself super rich. One of the two.
No, I think I would go with the device as well. It has to. It has to. I would need to put some really good thought on what to do with such device. That's a lot of power for, because let's be honest, we can only use it in myself, right? So even if you want to end all world hunger or find a cure for cancer, that would need to come by yourself, your own hands. On that's well, it also might be complicated to do. It's not easy. But yes, I have to be a little bit selfish here and go with the device myself.
Well, I mean, it could be easier than you think. You could make yourself the most charismatic speaker on the planet. You could increase your intelligence to the point where you could solve all these problems at the drop of a hat. So
Yeah.
No, yeah. Probably a nice house by the woods, in the cabin in the woods, by a lake, and just a comfortable life where I can die peacefully.
Or you could just make it so you don't die anymore, but...
Oh, that's also a good. Yeah, that's also a good thing that I used to discuss with my friends, and how miserable we couldn't be if we would become immortal. Like, it can be quite the issue, to be honest.
But then you can just unalive yourselves at any given time because you have the source code.
Mm-hmm. But because I'm just speaking from the point that death, and knowing that we are going to die someday, it's what makes us want to live, right? It gives us a purpose. Enjoy life to the fullest before we can die, right? Or at least do whatever makes us happy. But if you're immortal, what's the purpose? At some point in your life, you're gonna experience everything. What else is there left? I don't know. That's another question for another time. So did we all choose a device?
Yeah, I did.
We all choose a device then. All right. Let's carry on. Otherwise, we're gonna probably solve world hunger just by talking this. Yeah. Lainey, do you want to go next, or do you want me to blast mine? You want to go next? Nice one.
I can go. All right. Would you rather have to kiss on the lips for at least like 5 seconds? Kiss every person that you meet, not like walk past, but have to talk to. You have to kiss them on the lips for at least like 5 seconds, a kiss.
Okay.
Every time you meet somebody. Or never be able to kiss your partner again.
Would it be consensual, the first one?
Yes. Like...
It just happens, right?
You're not
it's just, like we live in a world like, hey, nice to meet you.
Right.
Yeah.
It's literally, but it's every single person you meet and have to talk to. So like if somebody opens the door for you and you want to say thank you to them, you have to kiss them on the mouth. If you're checking out at a grocery store, you have to lean over the counter and smooch up.
So is it just like each encounter? So each person you speak to, or you actually meet, or you just cross?
Every time. Not like walking down the street. You don't have to stop and kiss every person. It's when you're speaking to somebody, you have to kiss them on the mouth.
For 5 seconds.
Never kiss your partner again.
Oh my god.
Any partner. So like even if you get a new partner for the rest of your life, you will never be able to kiss your partner.
I don't know if my partner is listening to this right now. Oh my gosh.
I must choose the latter, actually. Never kiss my partner. I feel like I can show affection in other ways, hopefully. But I don't want to kiss like old grandmas on the street.
Old grandmas, that's where he draws the line.
There is a lot
that's where my line goes.
Lainey, I need to ask you, is it never kiss your partner on the lips?
Oh yeah.
No kissing at all.
In any parts of the body.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, no mouth.
No mouth action.
No mouth action.
Oh no.
That changes things.
That changes. That I knew. I thought that this would change things a lot here. Well,
I actually sent my wife a message. I was like, "Would you be okay with me just not giving you any kisses on the mouth?" And she was like, "Yeah, I think I'd be okay with that." But then I'm like, "This changes things."
Now
quite
ask
a bit.
her. Now ask her.
Yeah.
Mr.
like I'm
Voice,
young.
what you doing? No. Yeah. I would have to. Assuming we are in a world where it's consensual and perfectly normal. So, what kind of kiss is it? Is it just a normal kiss, cheek, like a smooch on the
mouth,
lips,
On the mouth.
on the
like,
mouth, but no
an
French kissing, just
actual-
normal kiss?
Not French kissing, but like not how you kiss your grandma. So
5 seconds. So let me
it's
put a
like
timer
a
here.
real kiss.
If I meet someone on the street, hello, how are you doing? And then that's 5 seconds.
You have to
That's
make
5
that noise every
seconds.
time.
Every time though, yeah. Now
Every
that
time.
noise is mandatory. I'm
Yum, yum,
changing
yum,
it.
yum.
Now that we have a timer here, it's not easy, guys, okay? 5 seconds is a lot, okay?
It's a long time.
Yeah.
You putting your lips on a stranger.
Oh my god. And like, even if I go to the grocery supermarket, like
Somebody's in
any
your way
social
and you wanna
interaction
say,
I might have, like
"Excuse me?"
I'm walking on the
Self-checkout.
street and someone tries to sell me insurance, and before you do, let me kiss you 5 seconds on the lips.
Right. Before you respond, you have to fucking kiss them. Just to say no thank you.
That would
Oh my
That's
god.
when you're just kind of like, wow. I don't think that there would be any other way to get people, like an insurance salesman to leave you alone. But if they have to kiss you on the lips to sell you shit, they would probably just say, "Okay, don't mess with that guy. That guy's weird."
That guy's right. Yeah, that guy kissed me on the mouth when I tried to talk to him.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But we are assuming we are in a world that this is acceptable and normal, right?
Yeah.
And,
or other people
and
do
no one would
It's
judge you for it.
It's you that has to do it, but it's not going to be a thing where anybody's gonna say like, no. Like it's an acceptable thing for you to do, but not everybody's doing it. It's just you. Just you.
I feel like
Leaning over the counter, kissing the
if
cashier.
my partner listens to this, I think each choice that I make is going to be a wrong choice. I can't win here.
I think I would choose to kiss everyone and then just go full hermit. And
Oh, that's a. smart
That's
play.
That way-
yeah.
the
That's a good
only person
one.
I'm interacting with is my wife.
Yeah.
So let her.
And
be
you
the
already
go-between
kiss her on the
between
mouth,
me and
so.
everybody else. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good
That's
one,
some
actually.
big brain shit there. Yeah.
As a hermit,
Online
would you be
ordering.
able to afford to live as a hermit,
Self-checkout.
though?
Well, I work from home anyway, so
Exactly. I'm in the same position. I work from home, but it will still be a burden to your wife and to my partner as well. You cannot leave the house, meaning it's quite a burden, not only for you psychologically, but for our partners, right?
Yeah,
They
that
would have
doesn't
to do
necessarily mean
everything.
you can't leave
They would
the
have to do
house.
everything outside the house.
You could still
But
leave
say-
the house. You're just
say
kind of
in
like
the
if someone.
woods.
I don't choose to interact with someone. If someone comes up to me and talks at me, I'm just gonna say, I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm not doing it.
I was gonna say you
I
can't
will
say
be-
anything.
I will just be an asshole and just walk on past. Either that or just have like a little sign that I lift up, like if I talk to you, I have to kiss you. Fuck off. And
I'm picturing right now living as a hermit at home, and all of a sudden someone knocks at the door, and it's a Jehovah Witness.
I know.
I think that would scare.
Poor guy.
I think that would scare them off. Like no solicitation unless I kiss you.
Right.
He's gonna be scarred
Oh my
for the rest of his
God.
life. Not even
Put a
God
sign
can
on the
save
door.
him after that.
Okay, I will have to go. Oh shit. I can't choose this. What do you guys go for?
I picked the latter. No more kisses.
I would do the kissing and then just ignore everybody, which is
I'm
fine.
putting my mouth on people. I'm putting my mouth on people.
I can't. I would have to. It's not even because of my partner or anything. I'm a little bit of a germaphobe myself. Like I hate like touching other people. No. I would have to sacrifice the good stuff. Find other ways. Be creative, and still enjoy what I can with my partner.
Well, there's also, if you do the kiss other people, you're not necessarily, like, there'd be a very short list of people that I'd be like, okay, I'll interact with you, sure.
Do you understand that even not being judgmental or anything, okay? But they are. Lainey said like each interaction. Imagine you're walking, you're traveling, you're going somewhere. People asking for money on the streets, a homeless person, people probably with diseases, anything that, and then no, just give me a little peck for
right.
5 seconds.
That's why I would just ignore them. I'd
No,
just
but you
be
can't.
like,
You can't. It's a social interaction. It's they are approaching you. It's an interaction. I think that's the rule, right, Lainey? You say you put the dilemma.
I mean, it was if you meet them and talk to them was the specification. So I guess by not speaking to them, therefore ignoring the interaction.
And we're talking about strangers. We're not even talking about family, guys. Your next Christmas dinner or lunch is gonna be very interesting.
Oh my god. Yeah,
that would be awkward. My wife's family would be looking at me pretty weird.
People aren't creeped out by it though. It's not a thing where people are like, "Oh God, kissing." It's just they accept it. So it's not like a thing where they're like, "I am calling the fucking police. Don't touch me." It's nothing that gives off an interaction like that. So it's normal, but you're the only fucking weirdo that does it.
Oh my god. No, I stick to my answer. I'm standing my ground. Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. So, Voice, you would choose the kissing, Sneaky Bear.
I would choose.
Yeah,
the
I
kissing and
choose
just be an
no
asshole.
kissing at all.
No kissing at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same page. And you, Lainey?
Oh, I'm putting my mouth on people.
So, come on.
Well,
Well, I guess, like guys, as I like to say, a good dilemma is one where there's no majority. We are literally split here, right? We are. That was a good dilemma, Lainey. My head's off. My head's off for you.
and I did send in my wife another message saying, "Oh, apparently I couldn't kiss you anywhere," and her response was, "Nah, fuck that."
Yeah, see?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, I will talk to my partner later. I will see what she has to say. Sorry in advance if you listen to this. Love you. All right, guys, let's go to our final dilemma for tonight. Before we start with this dilemma, I want you to picture Donald Trump wearing only a white tank top, the hat, the iconic hat, you know, the Make America Great Again,
The mega hat.
and Speedos. Okay, Donald Trump
Okay.
wearing a hat,
Swapsy.
white tank top, and Speedos. For the next 5 years of your life, at every family gathering you would have, every family meeting, he would just magically appear, put his feet on the table, and start clipping his nails while pitching great investment opportunities. Once
Like
he's done,
actually great investment opportunities, or
according to him,
Oh,
I would
okay,
say,
go ahead.
according to him. We can talk about that later. So once he is done clipping his nails, that's it. He would magically disappear, and everything, your life continues as normal. Okay? Or would you rather, and this is for the next 15 years of your life, you wake up every day in a monastery. And there are monks, in this monastery, there are monks singing to the reggaeton's greatest hits. Okay? And so you basically, whatever your morning routine is, wake up, take a shower, do your makeup, you have your breakfast. This needs to be done in the monastery while you listen to the monks singing, and then you can follow your normal life. So I don't know, you guys listen, you know reggaeton, right? So it's gonna be something, I don't know if this is gonna work, but picture something like this. Despacito. I don't know the lyrics, but I want a breakfast burrito. So this for 15 years, this would be your morning routine, you know? Which
Are
one?
they good at singing?
They're monks, you know, monk music, monasteries, that very spiritual indulgence, except it's reggaeton's greatest hits.
I mean, if they can keep a tune.
You would still vibe. You would still vibe to reggaeton as long as they can keep a tune.
Does the monastery have Wi-Fi? And is breakfast
it's your normal.
provided?
It's your normal routine. I think the only rule here is that you cannot tune out. You cannot put headphones. You would have to listen to that constant reggaeton greatest hits while you wake up. You take your shower. You do your nails. You do your your makeup. You do your beards, and you have your breakfast, and then you can go on with your life for 15 years.
May I ask something?
Yeah.
Does Donald Trump genuinely think his business ideas are great? Like, in his mind, are they really, really great?
Exactly as it is. Exactly as he is in real life. Whatever idea is pitching. What's the name of that show he does in America?
Shark Tank?
I don't think there is. There is a show with Donald Trump, right, where he is talking.
The Apprentice.
The Apprentice. That's it. That's about investments and things like this, right? So, sorts of ideas. Whatever idea you think is okay or think is a great investment opportunity. Let's be honest. I think financially speaking, he's a businessman.
About his fantastic college or his fantastic meats or his fantastic whatever for only a small loan of $1 million from his dad.
Exactly.
I would live in the monastery for 15 years. So.
Yeah. I'm a take the toenail clippings.
I was gonna say I really hate feet, and then he's gonna put them on my table. First off, who raised you? And that's and he's in a Speedo. I don't think he'd fit in a Speedo that well.
Yeah.
Imagine what's hanging out.
Oh,
and then that's on your chair. That's on your chair.
How often did he come around, did you say?
It's at every family gathering. Every family gathering you have. So every time you meet your family, their place, most likely, right?
But does that include like in your household, because that's still your family, or
Yes.
does it mean like outside of the home?
Let's keep it simple. Your house or their house. So in a household, every time you meet your family in a household, Donald Trump magically shows up wearing only his hat, white tank top, and speedos, start clipping his nails while pitching great investment opportunities. And after he's done clipping his nails, let's be honest, it won't take more than 4 or 5 minutes. He will magically disappear again for the next 5 years.
Also disappear.
No, you'll have to clean them.
Just throw out the table and get a new one.
But does sitting down to like family dinner in your own home each night count as a family gathering? Or
Yes.
are you talking about meeting like, oh fuck, so it's every day?
Oh, that's
So
So
if you meet
every
your
day
family,
then.
if you meet your family every day, then yes, it's going to be an everyday thing.
Well, like me
And
with my wife.
and
Well,
a lot
yeah,
of
that's what I'm
investment
talking
opportunities too.
Does that
yeah,
mean so when Voice sits down with his wife in the evening for dinner?
No, more like a
Is-
family gathering, not like your
So like seeing
direct.
like your parents and
yes,
siblings
yes,
and
siblings,
cousins,
parents,
that kind of
cousins,
thing.
something like this. Yeah.
okay. Mm.
I
Where
was
is the
thinking that I could
monastery?
probably.
You go for the
Right, I was
monastery.
gonna say.
No, where is the monastery located? Is it far away from my house, or do I live in the monastery, or how is that?
So let's same as Donald Trump. You know, you magically wake
magically
up in a
wake up
monastery, and after you're done with your morning routine, you magically show up at your house so you can continue with your normal life.
And I will not
Okay.
be late for like my job and school and stuff.
Yes, yes, yes. Your life goes absolutely the same for Donald Trump or the monastery. Your life goes as normal after they are done with the thing.
I mean, from Donald Trump, you still get the benefit of maybe some potentially good business ideas. The monastery is just annoying, but the toenail clippings and the, you know, what would be hanging out of his speedo is
Speedo, yeah,
actually,
he's
yeah.
not gonna fit in that.
But
It's
it's like
gonna
it's
be
like a
pretty nasty.
it's probably like a 3-minute business. You know, he clips his nails and he is done.
I legitimately was sitting here thinking, well, if this was at a public location, maybe I could get him arrested for like public indecency. But
He magically appears,
He
voice. So
magically appears,
even
he
if he was
appears,
in
so
jail, he would still magically appear.
yeah. And I
He's
keep
trying to
getting
get out of it with technicalities, you know.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
We see you.
we see what you're doing.
Can I send
Yeah,
a
I'm-
picture in chat somewhere?
Again, though, I'm gonna
Uh,
ask, at the monastery, is breakfast provided? Or do I have to cook my own breakfast?
It's your morning routine. So whatever
but I
you do in the
don't
morning, it's all your business.
I have, like, maybe some coffee, but usually just water. I want food, though. I want them to cook me food while they sing to me.
No, they are just singing. They are just singing.
You really want to eat monk food?
Oh
that
my
what-
god! I see the picture. You sent.
Possibly.
I don't know if I can show this picture. Can I? How can I show this picture?
Did you see the picture I sent you?
Yes, yes. So we can have a
Do you
sneak
like-
peek. We can have a sneak peek of what it would look like. So it's gonna be something like this. Are you seeing, guys?
Ah. That is.
I'm fucking cold.
See, listen. For the benefit of the doubt, Lainey, there is nothing hanging out. Okay, there is nothing hanging there.
I'm sorry we can't see his ass, okay? You know. Not only does he have top crack hanging out, look at where it was on his waistline. His crack is out. And for sure, his ass is hanging low.
Listen, we
He
have
did
a.
not fit in that.
I kind of agree. I don't know if you guys already made your choice, but we have a viewer here, Chevun, not sure how to spell this, but he did say
Sevune.
Gregorian chanted reggaeton would be a blessing. which I do agree. I think at some point it's just like that spiritual thing, you know, like you wake up, you eat your toasties, take a shower while listening to Despacito. You know, it just becomes like after a while you just get used to it.
I feel like you would, yeah.
I personally, I think after 15 years, I do despise reggaeton, but after 15 years, when this is done, I would kind of miss it in the end.
Right. Yeah, you get used to that routine and then it goes away. Absolutely. I'm waking up in the monastery.
Assuming it's the greatest hits, so this will probably get updated every year, you know? So we might have the chance that new tunes keep coming out in a Gregorian style. I think it would be a blessing. Yeah, I agree.
I sent another picture, those eyes.
Oh my god, what is this? Oh no, I'm not showing this one. I probably get cancelled. I will probably get cancelled with this one.
What do you mean? It's beautiful. Come on, show it.
So, Lainey, voice, what would you go for? Lainey, you did say you go to the monastery, right?
Yeah.
Voice?
Absolutely.
Monastery. So we would all go for the monastery, guys. Waking up to Despacito.
It's better than having to clean up Trump's toenail clippings.
No, that sounds good. That sounds very, very good as well. And that's it. That's our final dilemma for tonight.
If someone randomly shows up magically, can you violently interact with them? So, like, if I go to a family meal, can I use that 5-minute gap of time to deal with all my anger from that last week or something?
I guess. Since he magically appears and disappears, you could unleash.
That changes things.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
the thing is, he only disappears after he clips his own nails. You need to consider that, okay? So until he can finish clipping his nails, he will always be there.
Does he have to clip them himself, or can I clip them for him once I've beaten
Well,
the shit out of him?
as I said in the dilemma, he has to clip his own nails, most likely. Yeah, he has to clip his own nails. But if you want to clip his nails, you can always ask for permission, you know, as long as it's consensual.
Yeah, I don't. But what if I clip them
I
when
will
he's...
stop hitting you if you let me clip your nails.
Right, that's real easy. Like, I didn't know we could use violence.
But what? Okay, what if I beat the shit out of him, and when he is, out cold, I clip his nails? Does he have to wait for his nails to grow back then, before he can disappear? Or
not necessarily. As I said, it's every gathering, every family gathering, it magically appears, probably with his nails regrown. Some dirt underneath as well, So he clips his nails and he's gone. While
if we're doing it at someone else's house and we kick the shit out of him, I can leave their house. That's their problem. Like, that's their problem.
That's a good revenge. Pick someone you hate.
Get arrested. Yeah.
So are you changing your answer? Is that it? What you're trying to say, Lainey?
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna fucking curb stomp Trump.
Not to mention the air quotes great investment opportunities, end of air quotes, which can lead to the financial misery of your beloved ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my answer because violence.
Yeah, same actually.
I love that
I'm
one
sorry,
question
I
just
can't wait.
tilted all of us. Like,
Honestly, thinking about it more, I'm like, it's still too much effort. I think I'll stick with the monastery. So.
We go for the monastery. Yeah, I can't wait to live in a monastery and listen to some Gregorian chants.
5 years, though?
Boys, won't your wife miss you when you're at the monastery every morning?
Except it's just in the morning, and then I just magically show back up. at home.
I guess,
So-
yeah.
Right. You don't sleep
I-
there. It's you wake
Yeah.
up, teleport there,
Exactly.
do your morning routine of like getting ready for the day, and then teleport back home.
Exactly.
If
That's
anything,
just the
she would
morning
probably
routine.
prefer it because-
She'd be like, get the fuck out of the house. Go get ready somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, it'd make the apartment much quieter for that time frame. So yeah, she'd be perfectly fine with it.
All right, so I guess we are 2-on-2 again. We split our answers. I called out a good dilemma, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Only because violence is included.
Silence is the answer.
It's going to be your boxing bag every couple of days. No, thank you so much, guys, again, for participating here on the second episode of Too Cool for School. It's always a pleasure having you in, and thank you, Sneaky Bear, as well, for taking in this great adventure.
No problem. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
We always do these podcasts once a week. Falls out every Sunday. That's 6 p.m. British Summer Time, 1 p.m. EST. That's Eastern Summer Time, is it?
Standard time. Yeah.
Standard Eastern Standard Time, something like that. 1 p.m. EST for short. Join us every time you like. Tune in for some more vile dilemmas. We encourage all the viewers to bring their own dilemmas as well. Even if you'd like to participate as a special guest on this show, there is plenty of channels available for you just down below. Tune in every week. We look forward to see you all again. And once again, thank you all, everyone, for participating.
Thank you, guys.